Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karina, and if you're wondering why I have no makeup on, it's because we are going first impression on a new foundation. I love doing these type of videos, and it's been a while since I've done one because many brands have come out with new foundations. So that is what we're going to do today. If you're wondering what is going on with my hair, I attempted to do that wet hair look. It just looks super wet. I don't know if it really looks like that, but oh well, that's just the way it's gonna look. So Colourpop came out with a new foundation. It's the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I think it's gonna be something like the hydrating way of the tinted moisturizer that Colourpop Pretty Fresh line has. But I'm thinking this is gonna have more coverage, which I'm really excited about. But before we get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload, and let's just get into it. Okay, so this is what the bottle looks like. It has a pump and it is plastic. I have mine in the shade 120W, medium dark. I got a little bit of darker shade because, you know, I got a little tan going on. So hopefully this works. If not, we're just gonna have to make it work. A little bit about the foundation. It's a hydrating foundation with skin perfecting, medium buildable coverage for natural, healthy looking skin. Sounds really good to me. So let's just go ahead and try it out. I have my Wet n Wild sponge here. My It Cosmetics brush, I'm gonna do one half with the brush and one half with the sponge, just to see which one it looks better with. So I am going to prime with primers that I know work because I wanna give this foundation a fair shot. So of course I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. And then I'm going to take my Tarte Beauty little sponge, or I don't know what this is called, sponge, and press that into the skin. And go in with my Smashbox Oil and Shine Control Primer. I am oily in the T-zone, so I have to have this right here, around my nose, and on my chin. And then for a little hydration, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water. I know it seems like a lot of primers, but this is just what works for me. Oh, also, if you guys are noticing how blonde my hair is, go check out my last Instagram photo and you guys will really see how blonde my hair looks. I went for something totally different. I wanted to be really blonde, so that's what I did. I needed a change. To apply one little pump here on my glass plate. There we go. Actually, I'm going to pin my hair back so it is not in the way. So first I'm going to go in with my sponge. Just tap right into it. Oh yeah. Ooh, great shade. Really good shade for me. Definitely medium coverage. It's not looking right now too matte or anything. It's just looking like your skin, but better. Still a little luminosity to it, but not too dewy. So really great coverage right off the bat with the sponge. That's really good. Yeah, I like the way it's looking so far. But let's go in with the brush and see what it looks like on that side. I am going to need another pump because the sponge just soaks it up. So to me, they're looking exactly the same so far. I don't find that one gives more coverage than the other. So that's really nice. What do you guys think? I think it looks exactly the same. A little bit, I think, on the orange side. I probably should have went with maybe something a little neutral, but I think with concealer it should even out and be fine. So I think I want to add a little bit more coverage here to my cheeks just because that is where I feel like I always need more coverage. So we're going to go in with a pinch more and apply that to the cheek and see how it builds. And then now a little bit over here. Just a pinch. I'm not using that much. I didn't even use like a whole half a pump. Because I feel like this foundation really does have great coverage. And it's looking really good on the skin. So it definitely has set down a little bit more, but it still does kind of have that shine. I don't know if you guys are seeing that here on my cheek. It does have a little bit of dew to it, but not too much. It looks just very natural. It looks like one of those your skin but better type of foundation. And around my nose, it is looking really good. It's not clinging or anything or looking cakey, nor here in the middle of my brows where it tends to get cakey. My chin looks good. Everything's looking good. So now let's see how concealer blends. I'm going to use my Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Vanilla. We're going to see how the concealer blends on top of the foundation. Ooh, that might be a pinch too light, but that is okay. The shade was a little bit lighter than I thought. I'm actually going to mix a pinch of the e.l.f. Hydrating because it's a little bit darker. Just in there a little bit. Actually, I don't even think that really did much. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that this foundation does have 42 shades, so it has a awesome range of shades. Colourpop definitely does great when it comes to the shade range. So far everything seems to be blending out super easy. Nothing's clinging or looking crazy. Everything seems to be blending in seamlessly. I definitely think the concealer toned down how warm and orangey looking it was starting to look. Now it looks much better. And now I'm just going to set with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I just go in with the sponge and press it in. I don't like to bake. It makes my under eyes look way too dry. So far, everything is looking really, really good. It's not emphasizing here my forehead lines that I always find that foundation will go into and crease really bad. It's not creasing. It's looking super smooth. So far, I really like this. It's looking good. It didn't emphasize here my texture, here in my pore area. All of that looks really, really smooth. And around my nose looks fantastic. We're having some luck here. And my cheek area is not feeling super tacky or anything. So we can go in with bronzer. The Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. I love this bronzer. You guys can see I have started to hit pan. Let's see how bronzer applies. Sometimes a foundation, for some reason, will make a bronzer look splashy almost. Looking smooth. Oh, and the shade I have in this is just bronzed. I think they only have 2 shades, and this one is just in the tone bronzed. Such a very good bronzer. It's not too warm, not too cool. It's that perfect bronzy shade, like you just left from the beach. And the packaging, adorable. All right, so the bronzer looks really good. Everything is looking so smooth. It's really looking good. So now we're gonna go in with blush, and I'm gonna go in with the Almay Healthy Hue Blush in Wild Berry. I'm not positive on that, but it is this berry shade color. It's super pretty. It gives you just like that sunburnt look, like you've been out in the sun all day. Also, these blushes are not matte. They're very satiny, so like it says, it gives you that healthy look. Super pretty. And every time I use powders, I always go in after with some sort of primer water or setting spray or anything just to melt the powders all together. So I'm going to do that before I apply highlight. Now let's go in with highlight. I'm going to go in with the Revlon Skinlights highlight in Daybreak Glimmer. Such a gorgeous highlight. I need to get the other shade that they have because I think that one will look really good with my very tan skin right now. This one is almost pushing it to being too light. So everything applied super seamless, no type of skipping, patchiness. Everything just applied flawlessly. I am really impressed so far. All I'm gonna do is go in and finish off my makeup and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I think everything looks super smooth. I think everything is looking really good. I'm impressed. Now we just gotta see how long this is gonna last because it is more of a hydrating foundation, but I use those primers, so we'll see. The lip I'm wearing is the new CoverGirl Outlast Ultimatte liquid lipstick in Bella Bellini. Looks like this. I think this is the perfect lip to go with a super simple look. And then now we're gonna set, because I always set my foundation, so like I said, I want to do everything to give this foundation a fair shot. So I'm gonna set with the Tarte Stay Spray, setting spray. And this look of lipstick is so comfortable. It's like a powder matte finish. I think it's really pretty. I like this shade a lot. So yeah, guys, that is it. I think this looks really good. We're just gonna do a wear test. And I'm gonna go throughout my day, wear this, and see just how long it's gonna last. So I'm gonna do some check-ins. And I have some things to do, so we're gonna see if this will make it through a mask. But so far, I love the way it looks. I think my skin looks so healthy and smooth. Like, it really does look smooth. Like, I'm really impressed. Like, I cannot believe how smooth my cheeks look. And my nose looks good. It's not looking cakey. I'm praying this lasts, because if so, this foundation is going to be a hit. So I will check in just a little bit and we will see what this foundation is looking like. Hi guys, so it has been probably a little bit over 2 hours that I've been wearing this foundation, and I have been outside and it is holding up really good. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm not getting any oiliness. It's not breaking apart on my chin or anything. Everything is looking really good. It looks like almost exactly like when I put it on. Nothing has changed. So I wanted to show you guys out in natural lighting. It looks pretty flawless to me. And I'll do another update before the final update. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. Hello guys. So I didn't do the last check-in, but this is what the foundation is looking like with 8 hours of wear. I think about 5 hours I started noticing oiliness here around my nose. Nothing too crazy. Like, I do look pretty shiny here and then around my nose and slightly on my chin, not too much, but nothing has slipped or slide or moved at all. Everything is still in place, which is awesome. My nose is oily and a little bit has come off here, but for the most part everything is intact on my nose. Normally sometimes foundations will start coming off here, but no. And on my chin, everything is still there. Forehead, everything. Blush, highlight, bronzer, everything is still there. Now I am looking oily, but I think for 8 hours of wear, this is not a bad oily. Sometimes on some foundations I look really greasy. In this one I do not. I think if I just kind of blotted it, I'd be good to go. For me, this is not bad at all. I've had way worse. This foundation, I'd probably give it an 8.5. I think it looks really good. Like, I can't believe that it's still on my chin and on my nose, because those are the parts that normally it rubs right off. And for the lip, I haven't touched up my lip at all, and I've been eating and drinking all day, so I'm really impressed with the CoverGirl matte foundation. The matte lipstick. But I recommend this to somebody more oily. I think absolutely just make sure you are using your mattifying primers, powder, all of that stuff, and it's gonna last you. This was 8 hours of wear, and I have combination skin. For dry skin, I think it's be perfect for you too, because that finish is very natural. It's not super drying and matte. It's that perfect natural finish. I think this foundation is going to be great for everybody, and there's 42 shades. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and also comment down below some foundations you might want me to try. I will see you in my next one. Bye.